Hey there, folks, and welcome to another edition of our venture in the visual novel, If My Heart Had Wings, Flight Diary. Last episode, Hotaru has been initiated into the Soaring Club and, of course, is on assignment to do some video editing, is what it appears. And, of course, Hotaru continues to help her boyfriend, Alvie, in some of the dorm mother duties at the dormitory. To which, of course, they sneak in a few intimate moments at that. Of course, mostly hugs and kisses. And head pats. Of course, got to get those head pats in. Head pats for sure. But then, of course, as the typical anime trope, when a couple is trying to share a moment together, someone always interrupts into it. And I called it that it was going to be conical. I called it. Too funny. But then also the Soaring Club is now able to fly again as the weather is absolutely clear. So they got the glider out, started constructing it and everything. And now it's time to fly to it. The first person to fly with Alvie was Kotori. So we'll see if Hotaru is going to get a flight in this time around. To which also, I gotta let Hotaru call in Alvie on the radio. So that was pretty funny also. Probably also gives him a little boost of confidence there and whatnot. So with that, it was right when they were just launching the glider that we left off with that crazy cliffhanger. I know some of you hate me for that, but you love it at the same time. So all right, so let's get on to that scene and see how this flight goes down. Wait, that didn't sound right. Let's see how this flight goes. And here we go for the flight. I sat back, felt the change in G's, and soon all I could see from the canopy was blue skies. We were in the air. Wow. The sky was always an inspiring sight. This was the greatest. Hey, this track is kind of nice. I took full advantage of that flight, doing my best to make up for the missing last week. Right now, I was the only one in the club with a pilot's license. We'd need some of the other members to qualify before I graduated. I wanted to share this wonderful experience with Hotaru, and if possible, get her used to operating the glider too. That track was nice. After flying around a while longer, I came in to land. According to the schedule we'd drawn up, Asa would be riding with me next. Hotaru stood there, holding a cup of plastic drink bottles. Cool. Can I get one? She hesitantly handed me some mineral water. I took it, glad to have something to quench my thirst. Whew. That's good. That's good. I put my free hand around Hotaru's shoulder. See? I'm totally fine. Is it just me, or do I see tears? I think I see tears. You good? You good? Hotaru's eyes teared up just a little. She looked away for a moment, then turned back to face me with a sunny smile. Okay then. You're welcome. That pain in my knee had actually worked out for the best in the end. If that hadn't happened, Hotaru might never have told me how she felt. Not that I could ever say to her I was grateful I got hurt. This feeling would just have to be a little secret of mine. What did you think? Thanks. Right? It's really something, even if you're only watching. It was nice to know we were on the same page. The air currents are all pretty stable today, so it's a great day for flying. You'll see for yourself later. You're a member of this club now. You're just as entitled to a turn as anyone else. I'd really like to show you what it is like to fly. Plus, it's your duty. as a member of the Soaring Club. We'd better go through some of the basic controls. Nobody flies alone. Be sure to remember that. It's one of our club's most sacred laws. Understand? You'll do fine. Soon enough, it was time for me and Hotaru to fly together. Don't worry about it. It's a little rough taking off, but after that, it's a smooth sailing. I'd say it's less stressful than a roller coaster. There aren't any wild winds today, so we shouldn't shake around much. You can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Everything looks fine.
Hotaru, 聞こえてる？初フライト楽しんできなよ。それじゃあまた後で。Runway is clear!
Okay, ready, Hotaru? Here we go. With that, the two of us launched into the wild blue yonder. You all right back there? All right, take a look outside. The sun was starting to go down, bathing the sky and the land below in a myriad of colors. Flying at night wasn't a good idea, so this would be our last flight of the day. Pretty cool, huh? Hotaru's face was practically glued to the canopy, her eyes drinking in every last detail of the twilight sky. You can see the ocean from here, too. One sec. I think I can take us higher. Don't forget to look above us, too. That sight left Hotaru speechless. The sight of the evening sky. It was a vast expanse of darkening purple. Stars were starting to appear, looking brighter than they ever did from the ground. These colors we were seeing now were unlike anything on Earth. The weather and the time of day had all come together to create the best possible scenery. On the horizon, the mountains burned crimson, and below us, the lake surface shimmered in the dying light. Everywhere we looked, the world dazzled us with its beauty. This is only our first time. We're gonna fly together plenty more from now on. Now that I'd said that, I felt my face going red. I didn't turn around to look, but I could tell Hotaru was laughing and maybe wiping a tear from her eye. Yeah, we'll explore this great vast sky together. It looks great during the day, too. When you get above the clouds, all you can hear is the wind. It's like you're becoming one with the sky itself. There's our thumbnail, folks. Sorry, I got carried away there. That sounded really corny, didn't it?
私も空大好きになった。すごく綺麗。
It is, isn't it?
青兄と二人でまた来たい。
We will. Count on it. If there hadn't been those seats between us, it would have been the perfect chance to turn around for a kiss. Focus, buddy, focus. I could hear Hotaru fiddling around with something in her seat behind me. You think you're ready to support me with your controls?
頑張ってみるけど。
No buts about it. I know you can do this.
青兄がそう言うなら頑張る。
Hotaru stretched out her hand and touched my head. I put my hand over hers and lightly stroked it. Some time later. We reduced our altitude just fine and came in for a smooth landing. There, back on land. You did a great job.
はーい、おかえり。どうだったホタル？
すごかった。すごく綺麗で。
葵に惚れ直したかな？
Hey, knock that off.
二人っきりをいいことに熱い告白なんかしちゃったり。
言わないよ。
知ってる？ I love you をね、夏目漱石は月が綺麗ですねって訳すもんだって言ったそうよ。
Why would we even need code words?
それはアメリカンの発想で。
Wait, did she just say that's the American way? Sure, whatever you say.
日本人なら二人で共に月を見上げるというそこでもう相手のことが好きって伝わるものだって。好きでもない相手と夜に一緒に散歩なんかするわけないし、夜の散歩に誘う、 OK する、一緒に歩く、共に月を見上げる、そこで月が綺麗ですねってことなのよ。
Is that right? Ooh, sounds impressive. Even if you're wrong.
西新、これから何度も一緒に飛ぶだって。
Oh, she had them on Vox. That's messed up. Ah!
空、すごく綺麗。
She had them on Vox on the radio. That's messed up. Cut it out! How did you know all that? Our mics weren't even connected when we said all that. Had Agaha been bugging the glider?
私の耳は地獄耳。
There's no way you could have heard that on your own. What's going on here?
それ言っちゃったらおしまいよ。さあ、この謎が解けるかな？姫木アゲハからの挑戦状。
She must have tagged Hotaru with a omnidirectional microphone transmitter. Hotaru, go look in the glider, and don't let Agaha touch it. I guess getting messed with like this was the price we paid for Agaha's technical skills. Gliding was never a 100% safe thing, so it was great having someone on the ground who'd know what to do if things went south. But we'll find out how you did this for sure.
見つけ
Ooh, that determined look again. It's like, yeah, we gonna find out what you did, and you ain't gonna be able to do it ever again, doggone it. Oh my gosh. Hotaru and I went over the glider from nose to tail, inside and out. Ugh, there's nothing here.
へへ。
This is so frustrating.
今度あーちゃんの秘密を言いまくろう。
Yeah, that'll teach her. She's not gonna tell us how she did this on her own anytime soon. We were going to need time to lick our wounds on this one.
そのひとまず作ってみましたので。パチパチパチ。
Hotaru had finished the video and poster advertising the club to new students. The whole club had gathered together today to take a look.
どういう感じ？
Kotori tried to get some info out of me while Hotaru was setting up. She didn't tell me. This will be my first time seeing it too.
同じく。
I'm looking forward to this.
さてどこから突っ込んでやろうかな。
Go easy on her, okay? I guess it's good she has you there at home to help if we decide it needs fixing.
しまった仕事増やされた。
Mm-hmm. Have a little more faith in your sister. I was pretty confident the content wasn't going to be a problem. The fact that this was a labor of love on Hotaru's part was enough for me.
では
And let's find out how the video turns out on the next episode. Oh, the cliffhangers! Oh my gosh, the cliffhangers! I'm killing you with them, bud. You know what? You love it at the same time. Well, with that, I want to thank everyone for watching this video this time around. If you like what you saw, maybe consider leaving a like. And if you'd like to see more and you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing. And until next time, happy mixing, everyone.